We will now have the presentation of colors followed by Pledge of Allegiance. Attention. Color guard advance. Color guard pledge the colors. Flag of the United States of America, completely forward to one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. 2.
Alright, I will now lead us in prayer, so please join me. We are here to remember Sarmistha, and the bright light she casts upon all in her care. May her soul and giving heart bless us every day. Almighty One, as we grieve the loss of Sarmistha, help us to remember her involvement with scouting. Show us how she lived the scout oath and scout law. We ask that you comfort us, as we will miss her friendship and fellowship.
For the last several days, I've had the fortune of going overseas and not feeling the heat and the humidity here of Texas. Never got above 78 where I was, but it reminds me that it's not the discomfort that we experience that's as important as what we were doing when we experienced it. And so I'm happy to be here with all of you to remember her. And I know Sarmistha lived this way, or as I call her, Rumi, because I camped with her several times, her and her family. And if you've been camping enough, you know that sometimes it's not very comfortable. But it's what we're doing there that matters. It's not whether she got attacked by a bunch of fire ants or experienced a poisonous snake in the bathroom. It's what she was doing. And she did it because she wanted her son to do it. She wanted her family to experience this as a family, to be present in the life of their children. And so in a moment, we're going to hear the Scout Oath and the Scout Law. As we do that, I would like you to think of this in the context of Rumi. And that's who she was. Every one of these words, the charge of the Scout Oath, that's what Rumi embodied. She left an indelible mark on this community and our troop. And the more that we gather together, the more that we honor her. Thank you.
Please join me in the Scout Law. The Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, tame, and reverent. Scout Oath. I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country, and to obey the Scout Law. Compulsory? 2.
And songs. First we have
Sudha, who's going to sing the song. Sudha?
Morning, everybody. This is a song in the Indian language called Tamar, and it speaks about peace and non-violence. Shanti nilava vendum, engum shanti nilava vendum, atma shakti yonga vendum, ulagile shanti nilava vendum. Gandhi Mahatma kattalai adave, Gandhi Mahatma kattalai adave, karunai ottrumai kadam tani pidithu, karunai ottrumai kadam tani pidithu, shanti nilava vendum, engum shanti nilava vendum. கொடுமை செய்தியோர் மனமது திருந்த நற்குணம் அதை புகழ்த்திடுவோம். மடமையற்றம் அறுப்போம், மக்களின் மாசிலா நல்லொழுக்கம் வளர்ப்போம். மடமையற்றம் அறுப்போம், மக்களின் மாசிலா நல்லொழுக்கம் வளர்ப்போம். இடம் தரும் அஹிம்சா யோகினம் தந்தை ஆத்மானந்தம் பெறவே. இடம் தரும் அஹிம்சா யோகினம் தந்தை ஆத்மானந்தம் பெறவே. கடமை மறவோம், அவர் கடன் தீர்ப்போம், களங்கமில்லாரம் வளர்ப்போம். கடமை மறவோம், அவர் கடன் தீர்ப்போம், களங்கமில்லாரம் வளர்ப்போம்.
In putting this together with the team, Arindham and a few other volunteers. So we have Elaine who's going to sing a poem. Big hands for Elaine.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here. We really just warms our hearts. I'm going to recite a poem by Mary Elizabeth Fry. Do not stand at my grave and weep. I am not there. I do not sleep. I am a thousand winds that blow. I am the diamond glint on snow. I am the sun on ripened grain. I am the gentle autumn rain. When you awake in the morning's hush, I am the swift, uplifting rush of quiet birds in circled flight. I am the soft stars that shine at night. Do not stand at my grave and cry. I am not there. I did not die.
So we have another volunteer, Paramita, who's been working very hard with the team. Paramita, thank you for being a part of the team and helping Arindham and everyone. So Paramita is going to sing a song for us.
So Sarmistha, she came from India. Her language was Bengali. A few weeks before she left us all, we had a little community event and a video was taped where several of us sang the same song. So that was the last video we have of Sarmistha that we all so treasure. Her language was Bengali. I'm going to sing a few lines from the same song that she probably sang last with all of us. It is a prayer song, and to me, even if you don't understand the language, all prayer songs have the same story to tell. Here we are, calling our Lord to be with us at the time when we need Him most.
A phone plan, like Google, with our privacy
So
and
here it
security
comes,
features. A built-in VPN protects you from hacking.
Shokatare oi
কাঁদিছে সকলে শোনো শোনো পিতা কহ কানে কানে শোনাও প্রাণে প্রাণে মঙ্গল বারুতা কহ কানে কানে শোনাও প্রাণে প্রাণে মঙ্গল বারতা কহ কানে কানে শোনাও প্রাণে প্রাণে মঙ্গল বারতা ফুরায় বেলা ফুরায় খেলা সন্ধ্যা হয়ে আসে কাঁদে তখন আকুল মন কাঁপে তারা সে কাঁদে তখন আকুল মন কাঁপে তারা সে কাঁদে তখন আকুল মন কাঁপে তারা সে কি হবে গতি বিশ্বপতি শান্তি কোথা আছে তোমারে দাও আশা পুরাও তুমি এসো কাছে তোমারে দাও আশা পুরাও তুমি এসো কাছে তোমারে দাও আশা পুরাও তুমি এসো কাছে Oh my Lord, come to me when I need you most. And now we need the Lord.
Morning, everyone. I'm going to chant a couple of verses in Sanskrit, an ancient language from South Asia. It is called Shanti Mantra, which is about seeking peace for everyone. Asatoma sadgamaya tamasoma jyotirgamaya mrityoma amrdam ghamaya सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु. Thank you everyone.
So once again, folks, as we say, in the last year and a half, we have seen so much in this world, and top of this one more pandemic. So I just want to tell you a quick connection with me and Arundham. So I had seen Sarmistha at Lifetime Fitness. She used to come very early morning and do her thing and leave, and I used to see her but never spoke. And then suddenly I saw the news and we were shocked. We came and donated some shoes, and then I connected with Arundham, and right away we were able to meet. And Ryan right there, 7 years old, and my son who is bit by ant, 7-year-old Zushi, they play together a lot. So one thing I'll tell you is I lost my dad when I was 14 years old, and it was an accident and a shock. So I could very much connect, and it's been over 30 years since I lost him, but still that day is very vivid and clear. So losing someone you love, that too with a shock and when unexpected and unwanted, is not easy, and it'll never go away. But as we heard the poem and the songs, life goes on. We have to look at the stars and the sun and smile and live each day the best we can. So
once again, thank you all for coming. If anybody wants to say few words before we give it to the family, please feel free. Anybody? I'll open the floor for a few seconds. Anybody wants to say a few
To
words?
us is just like she lived her life every day. Live a life full of purpose. Live a life full of passion. Enjoy every moment. Life is short, but leave a mark on this earth. Like they say, it doesn't matter how big of a house we live in or how expensive of a car we drive. What matters is if we left this world a better place and change the life of a child. So there, she lived that to the word. And we can all learn from that and be inspired by her life. And that's how I am, very inspired by her life. So thank you all. And thank you, Scott.
And now, one more volunteer, Ganesh. If we can have you on stage. Big hands to Ganesh. Helped a lot with coordinating this event. Ganesh, over to you.
Thank you, everyone. Good morning. So, I thank each one of you in the community for joining us on this bright Sunday morning to celebrate Sarmistha's memory and the hope for a better world. I would like to thank City of Plano for helping us with this event, and with the setup of a memorial bench right out there, a permanent fixture in memory of Sarmistha Sen. Thank you, Kyle and Susan Berger. I thank the Plano Police Department and the officers who are here with us, who are ready to help us in every possible way for the support in today's event and last year as well, when we had to do this whole thing in less than a week's notice. I would also like to share with all of you that Arindam, Sarmistha's husband, at UT Southwestern, where Sarmistha used to passionately pursue her cancer research, have established an endowment called Sarmistha Sen Chair in Radiation Oncology Clinical Research to further the research and the trials in the field. I would like to thank Chris Day, the Scout Troop Leader and Scout Troop number 221, for coming here this morning and having a wonderful session with all of us. I would like to thank the team who put in a lot of effort to make this event possible. Parimita, Ellen, Deepa, Moody, Lena, Samir, Patrick, and Isaac. Thanks to Andrea for orchestrating the shoe drive this year as well. And thanks to each one of you and those who are not here as well for generously contributing your footprint. I would like to thank the Authoric, the Bengali Association of North Texas, and Fun Asia for your support as well. We plan to make this an annual event, bigger and larger as we go along. So if you have some suggestions and ideas of how we can do this, please share it with us, and we request your participation every year going forward. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ganesh, for covering everybody. Thank you, and most of all of you. Big hand for all of you right here. Thank you. So now if I can have Neil, the strong young man. Big hands for Neil, folks.
This summer, I went on 3 camps. 2 of them with the Boy Scout troop and 1 just an activity camp in Houston. The first camp was a camp in the Buffalo River. We went down the river and camped on the side. And all 3 of these camps reminded me of my mom, but the first camp, I think one of us in the Boy Scout troop will remember this very vividly, but our boat completely turned over. and my sleeping bag got wet, and I had to sleep in a wet, sandy bag for the rest of the trip, and this was on the second day. And the way this made me remember my mom was all the scout camps that she went to, no matter how many snakes she saw, how many ants bit her, how many insects surrounded her, she always used to come to the next camp ready. The second camp I went to was the activity camp in Houston. Went to NASA, beaches, all that stuff. And the way this made me remember my mom was I went on a lot of vacations. Hawaii, San Antonio, California, India. And all the times we just spent going to places, beaches, and stuff like that. And the third camp was a 16-hour drive, I believe. And this one made me remember the 4-hour drive I first took from in San Francisco. Thought it was a very long drive, and my head was spinning because I had to go around many mountains over and over. So I believe I threw up a couple times. But then this also made me memorize that this trail also has a huge impact. My mom was pretty busy with all her work, her exercise, and all that stuff. So a lot of the time I spent with her was on this trail. I used to run this trail 1 or 2 times in a month with her, sometimes even more. But most of the time that we spent here was running around, she trying to catch me. And the first time I came here was, I'm pretty sure it was painful for my mom because I was on a scooter. So I was a lot faster and she tried to catch up. And instead of doing this trail 1 time, we did this 2 times. So she was exhausted at the end. She fell asleep right as we got home. And also, a lot of the times we spent were in the garden where I would mostly pick out weeds, planted like a couple of trees. But I feel like this area represents 3 of the things my mom loved most, and that was health, family, and the environment. She spent time out in the environment doing all this stuff. She ran here to keep her health, and she'd invite me and sometimes even Ryan on the trail.
Right, 1 year ago, Arindham was looking for Sarmistha after she was not home for a few hours. And Life 360 was there, and he had gone over the whole story with me, how it happened. A single dad, staying strong, keeping the family, keeping himself together, fighting everything exactly 1 year ago. So big hands to Arindham, staying strong right here. Arindham, if I can have you on stage.
Thank you, Moody. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Thank you, Ganesh. You couldn't say your own name, so I'll say thank you. Ganesh has been instrumental. Ganesh was instrumental in arranging that bench over there. So thank you. It's been 1 year. It's been hard, you can understand. But we were married for 16 years, so it's hard to summarize everything over it. So I'm not going to try that. But she gave me 2 lifelines. My 2 kids, which is basically my life. So last year when it happened, I was going through a hard time. So my brother-in-law reminded me something from Buddha: pain is inevitable, suffering is optional. So that's what we try. We try to celebrate her life, and we try to go on and enjoy our life. So one of the big things we used to do a lot was singing together, and she used to sing in community events as well, and we used to do that a lot at our home as well. So one of the songs she really loved to do, and everybody knows here. So as part of the celebration, what I thought we'll do is, instead of talking a lot, we'll just sing a song, and hopefully everybody will join in. I think it's a simple song, a lot of people here will know. Hemanto, can you join with me? It might be a little harder for me to sing along. And if anybody else wants to join, Arvind, thank you for coming. Yeah, Arvind is very close friend of mine. We spent a lot of time together singing. So he came down from New Jersey area. So we'll just sing a song and then we will go from there. And give me a second to set up my guitar. This was one of our favorite songs, and she used to sing. I used to play the keyboard. Hemanta here, very close family friend of ours, so we all sang together. We did shows together. So record it.
दिल है छोटा सा छोटी सी आशा मस्ती भर मन की भोली सी आशा
चांद तारों को छूने की आशा
आसमानों में उड़ने की आशा दिल है छोटा सा छोटी सी आशा मस्ती भर मन की मौली सी आशा
चांद तारों को छूने की आशा
आसमानों में उड़ने की आशा दिल है छोटा सा छोटी सी आशा मस्ती भर मन की भोली सी आशा महक जाऊं मैं आज तो ऐसे फूल बगिया में महके हो जैसे बादलों की मैं ओढ़ूं चुनरिया घूम जाऊं मैं बन के बाबरिया अपनी छोटी में बांधू दुनिया दिल है छोटा सा छोटी सी आशा मस्ती भर मन की भोली सी आशा स्वर्ग सी धरती हिल रही जैसे मेरा मन भी तो हिल रहा वैसे कोयल की तरह गाने का अरमान मछली की तरह मछलू ये अरमान जवानी है आई रंगीन सपना दिल है छोटा सा
Now let's everybody sing.
दिल है छोटा सा छोटी सी आशा मस्ती भरी मन की भोली सी आशा छूने की आशा आसमानों में उड़ने की आशा
Stay safe, stay blessed. And we have Scout finishing this morning. And once again, stay safe, stay blessed, and pray for the world to get better and hope we get away from all the pandemic that's going on. So prayers to all of you, prayers to the world, and Scout finishing up. Thank you all for coming. A very good day. and the family. We would like to thank all of you for coming this morning. We're going to go back the same way we came and follow the banner. So those of you who are walking, please go behind the banner and we will walk the same way. And once again, keep smiling, keep praying, and all of you are absolutely rocking. Have a great day. Thank you. BK Moody. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Modi.
Just follow the banner, it's this way. So just follow the banner, all of you. And once again, thank you for coming. A very good day.
ঠিক আছে চল
Maybe do horizontal. Are you gonna come?
She's gonna come.
I will. I'll just take a picture with you first. One more. Then I will.
I'll take it. Let me do it.
Which one? That